There are compliments so powerful, so rare, that they strike at the very core of who we are. Compliments that aren't about appearance, wealth, or fleeting achievements, but about something deeper, something almost forbidden. We crave validation. But what if I told you the highest form of praise is not what you think? What if the greatest compliments aren't spoken often because most people don't have the wisdom to see them? Today we uncover 3 forbidden compliments. Ones that reveal the strength of the soul, the mastery of self, and the unshakable will of the Stoic. The power of forbidden compliments. Most compliments are superficial. You look great. You're so talented. You're so smart. These are fleeting. They focus on what is temporary, what can be lost. But the forbidden compliments, they point to something eternal. They recognize virtues that cannot be taken away, not by failure, not by loss, not even by death. These are the compliments that only the wise understand, and once you hear them, you will never see yourself the same way again. Number 1. Nothing shakes you. Picture this. A storm rages outside, tearing down trees, flooding streets, sending people running for shelter. But one man stands still, unshaken. He watches, calmly, accepting what is beyond his control. That man is you. To be told nothing shakes you is to be recognized for the highest Stoic virtue, emotional resilience. This is not numbness. This is not detachment. This is control. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, faced war, betrayal, and plague, and yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." To be unshaken in the face of hardship means you have mastered the art of response. The weak react, the strong decide. The untrained mind panics. The Stoic mind observes, accepts, and acts with wisdom. Ask yourself, when was the last time someone tried to pull you into chaos? Did you react with emotion, or did you remain still, immovable, like the deep roots of an ancient oak? If someone has ever told you, "Nothing shakes you," hold on to that. It means you have become the master of yourself, and there is no greater power than that. Number 2, you need nothing. Society tells us we are incomplete. We need more money, more love, more status. But the highest compliment, to be told you need nothing. Seneca, one of Rome's greatest Stoic minds, warned us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." To need nothing is to be free, free from desperation, free from the chains of external validation, free from the hunger that makes men weak. Think of Diogenes, the ancient philosopher who owned almost nothing. When Alexander the Great, ruler of the known world, approached him and asked if there was anything he desired, Diogenes simply replied, "Yes, stand out of my sunlight." That is true power. To need nothing from anyone. To be whole, not because of what you own, but because of who you are. If someone has ever said to you, "You seem like you need nothing," they have recognized something rare in you. They have seen a person who cannot be bought, who cannot be manipulated, who stands whole and unbroken. And if you have never been told this, ask yourself, what do I still cling to? What fears control me? Because the freer you become, the stronger you are. Number 3, you are fate-proof. What does it mean to be fate-proof? It means fortune cannot break you. It means loss cannot destroy you. It means you do not bend to the whims of life. You remain. Epictetus, born a slave, lived his life with one simple understanding. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things beyond the power of our will. To be fate-proof is to have reached the highest Stoic state. Amor fati, love of fate. It is the understanding that every event, good or bad, is not just accepted. It is embraced. A house burns down, a fortune is lost, a loved one leaves, and yet you say, "Good, this too was meant for me." When someone says, "You are fate, Loof," they are saying you have transcended suffering, that no matter what happens, you will not only survive, you will thrive. And so I ask you, when life last tested you, did you break or did you remain? The Stoic challenge. These forbidden compliments are rare because they are difficult to earn. They cannot be faked. They are not given freely. They are the markings of someone who has forged themselves in fire. But today, we begin our own test. Comment below, which of these three do you wish to embody most? Do you wish to be unshaken? Do you wish to need nothing? Do you wish to be fate-proof? The path of the Stoic is not easy, but it is worth it, because in the end, when all else is stripped away, when the world tests us in ways we cannot predict, what remains? Only the strong, only the unshaken, only those who have mastered themselves. The choice is yours. If this video resonated with you, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Remember, strength is built in the moments no one sees, and in those moments, you are either forging yourself or losing yourself. Stay strong, stay unshaken, and as always, amor fati.